Here we go, guys. Here we go. This is the big one. Welcome to Wrestling Days. This is the review that everyone has been waiting for. Yep. It's the phenomenal AJ Styles. We need to get right into this. AJ Styles made his debut in 1998. He then debuted with TNA in 2002. He is known as Mr. TNA. He was with them for over 10 years and achieved so much. You know, you're talking about a multiple-time NWA heavyweight champion, a multiple-time TNA heavyweight champion. I think he was like a 6-time X Division champion. You know, he's won the TNA Triple Crown and you name it, he achieved it. He is Mr. TNA, but not only that, you know, he's obviously worked with Ring of Honor, done a lot of work with the Independents, but he went to Japan and worked with New Japan Pro Wrestling and is a 2-time IWGP heavyweight champion. The only thing that was left was to go and work for WWE, and to be honest, I don't think any of us expected that to happen. You know, they didn't seem to be going in for him. They didn't seem to be appreciating what AJ Styles could do and what he was bringing. And then out of nowhere, at the Royal Rumble last year, number 3, I think it was. You know, that awesome music, that phenomenal music. You know, on the screen, I am phenomenal. Out he comes with the hood down. It's one of the most iconic moments in wrestling. If you haven't seen it, and of course you've seen it, everyone's seen it, yeah? Go back and watch it anyway. Royal Rumble 2016, out he comes. Absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, you know, everything changed from that point. You know, he had one of the best first years in WWE. He had a singles match at WrestleMania, which is hard to do. You know, there's enough kind of battle royals and ladder matches and things along those lines. To get a singles match at WrestleMania these days is an accomplishment. Granted, he lost to Jericho, but there's no shame in that. And then bang, off he went. You know, and by the end of the year, he was WWE champion. Still, at the time of recording this, is WWE champion. Beat John Cena clean. The man pinned John Cena. No outside interference, no trickery. Beat the man. So, before we look at the figure, let's have a look at the packaging. You can see first time to line at the front there, and then we've got an image of AJ on the side, image of him on the back. And on the back it says that he's 5'11", 218 pounds. He's from Gainesville. Ring attire January 2016, so they really have taken this from the Royal Rumble. I reckon they've been working on this the second he came out at the Royal Rumble in 2016. It says signature moves, Brainbuster and a discus clothesline. And the Styles Clash, maybe, you know, or the Phenomenal Forearm. Both of those could be listed there. And it doesn't mention the WWE Championship, so no kind of achievements. Obviously no mention of TNA or New Japan Pro Wrestling. In the same series as Asuka, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, Tatanka, and the Big Boss Man. So that's enough about the packaging. I am desperate to talk about the figure, so let's get this thing open. Do you know what, guys? I was just opening it. I've never noticed that before. Have you ever seen that before? Instructions on how to actually put the diorama together. I've never ever noticed that. But there it is, printed on one of the flaps on how to actually put the diorama together. I mean, I honestly, I think these are a waste of time. I don't mind, I think, is it 48? Where you get nice backstage kind of a thing, but this entrance ramp and the ring and whatnot, whatever. So, boom, here we go. And, yeah. It's good, right? I know this is going to be controversial. I know we've been waiting for this a long time, but I think they've rushed it. I can't lie to you. I think they've rushed it. I think it's a really good figure. I think the face scan on it is really strong. I think the hair is really good. I think the body type's really good. I really like the gloves that he's got on, and you know, it's got Styles on the little wrist bit, and it's got AJ on the glove there. You know, it's got this removable jacket, which is like the accessory, and you take it off, and then once you take it off, it's obviously going to have the tattoo that he has on the body, and it's got, which is just there, it's got AJ, and it's got the dates. I believe those are the dates, birth dates of his children. So it's got those listed down there. And as I said, you know, I can't really fault this figure. By no means is this a bad figure, but he came out with that hood on at the Royal Rumble, and all you get is it's just like, I don't know, it's this rubber kind of jacket, and the hood is there, but you can't put it up. And this should have that, you know. I would want to recreate that moment where he walks out with the head down, and you know, you put the hood over. You know, that's an iconic moment which you can't recreate with this because of this jacket. And it just feels a little bit like something's missing. Obviously, they've done a really good job with the boots and kind of the kick pads on there. Phenomenal one on that bit. And, you know, AJ, as we said, the tattoo, face, the hair, it's all there. It's all there. It's even got like the, you know, the elbow pad. But I just think that they've missed a trick with not having the hood that comes up and goes over his head. So for me, this is a really good starting point. They've done well to get it out as quick as what they did. You know, I know they started work on this the second he came out at the Royal Rumble. And it just feels that way. It just feels like maybe the second Elite just might push things forward a little bit more. I'm going to give this figure 8 out of 10 because in truth, there's not a great difference between this and the basic. Awesome guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like, hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye for now. Yep.